Africa's donkeys are in danger. And if we don't do nothing about it, we are going to suffer the consequence. I read an article on this topic written by Lauren Johnston, and it really alarmed me. I knew there was a demand for our donkeys even before this article. Like, I understood that donkeys are being stolen and slaughtered and their skin being smuggled out of Africa to go to China so that they make this medicine that they use. They also use it for skincare. They say that it helps them look young. Actually, the medicine is called Ijao. There has been a rising demand for donkey hides in China, where they are used to make an ancient health-related product called Ijao, as I said. And Ijao is made from collagen that's been extracted from donkey hides mixed with herbs and other ingredients to create medicinal and health consumer products. It's believed that it has properties that strengthen the blood and stop bleeding and improve the quality of both vital fluids and sleep. And the Ijao market in China has more than doubled from 2013, I believe, from 3.2 billion to fast forward to 2020, which is like roughly $7.8 billion. So obviously the demand is increasing, and the reason why the demand has been increasing is because of a TV show. They included how important it is, and they talked about how this Ijao medicine is really helpful to stay young. So after that TV show, everybody wanted a piece of that product, and so demand increased. And as you know, population of China is growing older and older, and they have a limit of how many children you can have. I believe it's one, and they were talking about making it two. I don't remember if they finally decided to increase it to two or not, but as of now, they can only have one child per household. So the older generation is trying to keep up, is trying to stay young. So they want this medicine more than ever. And this medicine can only be prepared using the donkey skin. And donkey skin can be found where? You guessed it, in Africa. You might be wondering, doesn't China have donkeys? Yes, they do have, but they have a small number of donkeys. Actually, from the whole entire world, 2/3 of donkeys are found in Africa. So you can see how valuable they are for these customers that are in China. So they will want to get them by fire or by force. So there are legal outlets, but the legal outlets are not meeting the demands of the customers because a lot of people want that. So now what they're doing, unfortunately, is taking illegal routes and taking African, donkeys and slaughtering them and taking their skin to use it to produce those collagens that the older generation of China want. So because of this, now it is really tremendously affecting a lot of households, especially lower income households in Africa, because most donkeys are found in the rural areas where the farmers use them to do their day-to-day chores. The young girls use them to bring water from the lake to the house. Like, donkeys have a lot. When I say a lot, it is a lot. They are significant for the life that most farmers and a lot of lower income families use those donkeys. So it's not something we should take lightly, especially considering that the donkeys' numbers are just going down every year because they don't reproduce as much. Even when they reproduce, the female donkeys only give birth to a couple of them, and that's it. Throughout, their lifetime, they only give birth to a couple of donkeys. So obviously, this is something that needs to be regulated. And even a recent survey showed that the region was not ready for the mass slaughter and unregulated trade of donkeys. Millions of vulnerable East Africans rely on donkeys for a living and are at risk of losing out through the donkey skin trade. Donkeys are estimated to support about 158 million people in Africa, especially in rural areas. Donkeys even help young girls go to school, because if a household has a donkey, most of the work is being taken care of. That's like their real help. So if the donkey is taken away from that household, one, the young girl won't be sent to school because they will choose to instead make her work in the house, make her do chores instead of going to school. Same with young boys, same with the parents. If a household has a donkey, they will have 5 hours less work in a week. They can use that 5 hours for something else. So it's not something that we need to take lightly, and we need to ensure that these donkeys stay with their families, like with the people that they are benefiting, where they belong. They are Africa's donkeys, so they should serve the people of Africa. Anyways, fam, let me know down below what your thoughts are about this story. I'm Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Stay blessed. Bye.